Let's go! Adrenaline! Adrenaline! Running through my veins! Good morning, I'm Robin Banks. Welcome to Croatia and the Dragon Trail Circuit and host to the third round of the British Heart Foundation Jenny Tilwart Cup 2022. Once again, we are supporting this incredible charity by raising awareness. You can help if you wish by shopping in the shops or simply donating any unwanted items you could spare. I can assure you, you are helping to save lives. The Dragon Trail is a high-speed circuit stage in the Dalmatia region. It's technically a road course surrounded by the azure blue Adriatic Sea and a steep mountainside. The track is triangular with 3 sharp points, giving a rich variation of sections, including accents, descents, and a flat section along the seaside. The track is 3.2 miles in length, with a longest straight of 653 meters and has a total of 18 corners. In round 2, we witnessed another first-class win from Carlos Pontorino, with Rico Mortis in second and Fabio Detrelli joining them on the podium with a very well-calculated third place at Spa. Simon Bouquet was out due to technical difficulties, but the second race of the season really was an entertaining spectacle indeed. Reigning champion Brian Messiah crashed out on lap 1, but managed to claw back to an incredible 5th place. Unfortunately, Halen Van Eddy has now retired from the championship and will be sorely missed. So let's take a look at our grid lineup today. After a very exciting qualifying session, which was incredibly close, on pole position we have Carlos Pontorino, in second Artie Fadati, third Vincent Carrasco, fourth Brian Messiah, fifth Damon Pontorino, sixth Scott Milano, seventh Archie Angelo, eighth Alex Anders, ninth Raphael Doubtfire, 10th Stuart LeBoeuf, 11th Fabio Detrelli, 12th Simon Bouquet, 13th Frank Hansen, 14th T-Bone McKinley, and rounding out the grid in 15th, Philly Delphia. So let's go down to the track where our ex-race driver and technical guru, Dave Unshaw, is doing our lap focus. How's it going, Dave?
Many thanks, Robin. This is my first lap focus at the Dragon Trail. In this GR2, it's incredibly fast. So as we aim down the Rolex Straight, with the beating speeds of 194 mile an hour in 5th gear around Castrol Curve, and then on the brakes down into Rossi, 90 mile an hour 2nd gear, easy on the gas, and then accelerating up to STP, 159 mile an hour 4th gear into the turn, laid off the gas a little bit, back off, and then down into 1st gear, 65 mile an hour around Motorcraft, up the hill and over the 1st sector, down towards the Gulf S's, 130 mile an hour in 3rd gear through here, then building speed up the hill, up to 4th, into the left-hander, very important to get a good drive, over the crest and then down towards Lermo, 180 mile an hour 4th gear before going down to 62 mile an hour 1st gear into the turn, very tight turn indeed, easy to lose the rear, then we aim towards Italia, into the first right-hander, left-hander, then into the death chicane, going through here is absolutely insane, under the bridge and down through the Monte Carlo, all the way down to Red Bull, 194 mile an hour and down into 81 mile an hour 2nd gear into Red Bull, get a good exit from here so you can get over the start line in a real bullet type fashion, here we go over the Rolex Straight, 172 mile an hour 4th gear, that is one hell of a track, Robin, good luck guys!
Well done, Dave. That looked very, very scary for the death chicane. My cheeks clenched with you. As we line up on the grid for the third round of the British Heart Foundation Jenny Tilwart Cup 2022 at Croatia. And we're off. Everybody gets a good start. Alexanders gets a blistering start. David Pontorino also heading up the inside. Carlos Pontorino trying to get ahead straight away. Down towards Rossi. David Pontorino tries to shoot up the inside. Makes contact with Carlos Pontorino, but he gets through. David Pontorino's up into 3rd place. Slid out on the grass, just almost spat out. What a bad start for David Pontorino. Looks like one of the Sky Comedy guys has got off track too. Bit early for a replay, but let's take a look. It's Philadelphia. Philly loses traction and catches Simon Bouquet by the look of it, spins out. I think Bouquet must have thought he knocked him off. Looks like Bouquet's letting him go through. Very, very sportsmanship. That's what we like to see. Well done, Bouquet. On board with Brian Messiah, heading down to the S's. Very scary part of the track, folks. Scott Milano goes way wide onto the grass and spins out in front of Brian Messiah. Blimey, O'Reilly, this is all action in the first lap. Now let's get a replay. Watching Scott, see what happened. It looks like he overshot the corner. Caught the curb, sent him offline. Brian Messiah just missed him. My word, saw the tear-offs fly off like a bullet. Down towards Bobo, Artie and Vincent almost side by side. Vincent goes wide. Artie goes on the inside and tries to get him on a cutback. Looks like Stu LeBeouf is also holding off Brian Messiah. In through Alitalia. Very important to get this bit right and get a good exit out of the def chicane. Hit that wall and it's game over, folks. Fabio Detrelli coming through. Bashes into the wall. Somebody else spat out as well. Not quite sure who that was. I think it was Alexander's. He's got going again. Back with Vincent Carrasco. Down into Red Bull. Vincent's got good pace. Chasing Artie for Artie. Probably feels like he's being chased by a pack of dogs. Looking at Stu LeBeouf doing a very good job in 5th place. Seems to prefer the Lexus for a Group 2 car. Doing very, very well. Nice to see Stu doing well in 5th place. Let's hope he gets a good result. Raphael Doubtfire also running in 6th place. Fantastic for Team Sky Comedy. On board with Simon Bouquet. Chasing Scott Milano. Simon backed off to let Philadelphia through. Philadelphia's gone through on Scott Milano. Scott goes up the inside of Philadelphia, over the brow and down towards the S's. Can he hold it through here? Hopefully not make a mistake this time. Philadelphia, he does exactly the same thing Scott almost did. Manages to get through. Pulls a bit of a gap on Simon. Over the brow and down towards Bobo. Heavy on the brakes. Simon brakes early. Into Bobo. But he goes a little bit wide. Simon's right on him, going into Alitalia. Backs off a little bit. Not a good place to try and overtake through here. Def chicane. It's called that for a reason, folks. There's a pile of bodies there. Only joking. Into Red Bull. Scott Milano trying to fend these pair off. Looks like he's pulling a bit of a gap. Down the main straight. Scott trying to find a bit of composure. Reset the brain a little bit, folks, and get back on course. Very unfortunate. Philadelphia in 12th place. Being hounded by Simon Bouquet. Looks like Alexander's caught back up again to Simon. Philly goes way wide. Simon goes up the inside over the hill. Got a good run out of Motorcraft. Into the S's. Philly catches a bit of green stuff. Alex goes in a little bit deep. Somebody crashed out. That's Archie Angelo. Wonder what happened there. Probably came in too hot. Down towards Bobo. Philly ducks up the inside of Simon Bouquet, but loses it on the brakes. Hits the wall. Simon and Alexander's go through. Bit of a mistake there. Let's on back with Archie Angelo on the replay. Let's see what happened. Took too much curb. Exactly what Scott Milano did. Easy done, folks. Very quick through that section. There'll be a pile of tear-off underpants there by the end of the race. Fans will go crazy. Through the def chicane with Brian Messiah. He's up into 4th. Overtaken Stu LeBeouf. Vincent Carrasco is his next target. Into Red Bull. Gets a great run out of Red Bull. Trying to get onto the back of Artie Fenati. Down the Rolex straight and into the Castrol curve. Very, very quick. 195 mile an hour, 5th gear through here, folks. And then slamming on the brakes down into Rossi. Into the left-hander. 2nd gear. Artie Fenati doing very, very well this round. Artie arrived at the track a bit earlier and got some practice in this time. Good to see him up where he belongs. Coming out of Motorcraft. Raphael Doubtfire coming into Motorcraft on the back of Stu Limoff. Got Stu in his sights. Over the brow and down into the S's. Very, very fast section, folks. Scary stuff. Hit the first left-hander well and you get a good run up through the hill. Sparks are flying everywhere. Stu's doing very well holding him off. Goes in a bit early into the Momo. Straight Artie Fodati clangs the wall going through the depth chicane. That allowed Brian Messiah through, and Vincent Carrasco took advantage of that situation. He wastes no time. Artie back into 4th place. Hopefully he gets a podium on this round. Could do with some luck. David Pontorino crashed out, folks, on the first section. Clawing his way back up into 7th, he's hounding Raphael Doubtfire. Tries to go out the inside into the Castrol curve. Can he get the job done? Will Raphael hold him off? Swoops around Raphael into Rossi. Lovely move by Damon Pontorino. Stu is next in line. Stu will know he's coming. Losing a bit of grip out of STP. Stu gets a good exit out of Motorcraft. Up over the hill. Going up through here like a speeding bullet. Damon's right on him. In using the slipstream over the crest. And then down towards Momo. Goes up the inside. Can he get the job done? Textbook move by David Pontorino. Into Alitalia they go. Raphael Doubtfire's coming up the inside of Stu too. Can he get around? He does. Through the depth chicane. Did he get through clean? Brilliant stuff. Back with Alexanders. Coming through the depth chicane. That's very scary, folks, I can tell you. You almost put your hands over your eyes. Hope for the best. Alex back in 10th. Hopefully Alex will get a good result. Down through the Rolex straight, down towards the Castrol curve. Back with Scott Milano. Scott clawing his way back through. Looking at Frank Handsome. Got him in his sights. Through STP. And then down towards Motorcraft. Up the hill they go. Alexanders is not too far behind. Gets it right this time. Flying up the hill almost on Frank Handsome now. Definitely in slipstream distance, that's for sure. Frank's holding him off down into Momo. Wasn't close enough. Take your time, Scott. Live to fight another day. Through Alitalia. Into the depth chicane. He's on Frank now. Gets a good drive out of the depth chicane. Making contact with Frank. Down towards Red Bull. Who's late on the brakes? Textbook maneuver. Well done, Scott Milano. Frank's still in the slipstream though. He won't give up. Down towards the Castrol curve. Can Frank get up the inside? Has a go. Scott's late on the brakes. Tucks in neatly in front of Frank. Lovely to see such clean driving, folks. Great stuff. Carlos Pontorino is shot off into the distance again. Getting himself on pole, he got himself the bonus 5 points. Alexanders is closing in on these pair. Talking of the devil, Carlos Pontorino doing another stunning job, also set fastest lap in the race so far. Carlos gets this win, it'll put him into a very healthy lead indeed. He's on 65 points at the moment. Certainly waking up the rest of the field. Got a hell of a mountain to climb to try and beat this guy. Dave's just joined us. You're a bit late, Dave. Where have you been? Sorry, Robin. I've been comforting Emma Royd, Halen Van Eddy's crew chief. She's very, very upset. Yeah, I'm here now, so let's see. Yes, Carlos is doing a great job, that's for sure. He certainly is, Dave. Stu Liboff holding off Artie Fernati. Artie gets the job done. Stu not giving up by the look of it. Artie takes the faster line. Artie back up into 5th place. He must have pitted. Yeah, I just saw Artie go into pits. He's now on soft tyres. Traded him in for the super softs. Hopefully, they will give him a bit more longevity.
Can the two ladies down at the Def Chicane please refrain from showing their bare flesh and remain fully dressed? I know you are adding beauty to the scenery, but you may well cause a serious accident. Thank you.
Oh, he's back, Dave. Oh, my God. As I was trying to say, Artie Fernati's now on softs, so hopefully they'll last a bit longer. On board with Simon Bouquet through the Def Chicane. Hopefully he's not going home in a box. Saturday won't be very happy with that. Heavy on the brakes down into Red Bull. Misses the apex slightly, but heavy on the gas up the hill. Simon doing a good job. Nice to see you back, Dave. Finally, they got his helmet to car system sorted, and he is now where he belongs, racing on track. Great to see him back. It is, Dave, but we've lost another. We've lost Halen. He's left. Yeah, I know. That's why I was comforting Emma. Yeah, she's. I think Jack's doing a interview with her shortly, so we'll hopefully get a bit more insight into why he decided to leave. Yeah, he was a massive part of this grid. Very, very sorry to see him go. Hopefully he'll return in the next championship, which I believe is the Podium Series Cup, Dave? Oh yes, we are back with the Podium Series Cup. I think we're having a short break, and then Podium Series Cup is Group 3. The teams have to choose their manufacturer, and all the drivers in that team will be using the same car. I can't wait for that, Dave. Wonder if Rico will have the same form in that M6 BMW. He told me he fell in love with that car, Robin. Still got that one in the garage. His championship-winning car. Yes, these drivers do hang on to a bit of memorabilia. Back with Vincent Carrasco, trying to make a move on Simon Bouquet. Goes up the inside into Red Bull. Perfect maneuver by the Reverend. Starting to menace Frank Handsome now. Down the Rolex straight and into the Castral curve, 195 mile an hour. Can Vincent make a move into Rossi? Gets a lovely run out of there, goes up the inside of Frank Handsome. Down towards STP. Sliding beautifully into Motorcraft. Clipping the curb, clipping the outer curb. Gets a good run out of here and a tear bottoming up through the S's. Brian Messiah all over the back of Stu Leboeuf. Makes a lovely move around the outside through the S's. Brilliant maneuver by Brian Messiah. Brian really hoping for a good result this race. Let's hope he can do so, folks. Through Alitalia. Flying through the Def Chicane. I know Vincent Carrasco was down there chucking holy water over the Def Chicane earlier, Dave. He was, Robin, and I tell you what, I could see one of his colleagues out with a tape measure. He measured the height and width of some of the drivers. Not quite sure what that's all about. Really, Dave? Oh, my word, I know what that's all about. He also runs a funeral parlour on the side and openly to make a killing here. Blimey O'Reilly, is that what it is? Never misses a business opportunity, does Reverend Vincent Carrasco. Fabio De Trelli, haven't seen a lot of him this race. Using the same technique as he did at Spa, I would think. Fabio on softs again, using his tyre and fuel conservation techniques. So we're at the halfway point in the race, folks. So let's go down to pit lane and have a quick word with our interviewer, Jacked Up. How's it going, Jack? Many thanks, Robin. I'm down here in pit lane talking to Emma Ride, Halen Vanity's crew chief, who is quite upset. Hello, Emma. Nice to meet you. You're all very sad to see Halen go. Can you tell us what made him decide to leave the championship?
Hello, Jack.
Excuse me, I've a frog in my throat. Well, you know Halen is a very deep person, despite the fact he's almost 4 foot 2.5 in height. He was very good at hiding, you know. We found him in my handbag once.
So, Emma, was it the pressure of the championship? Was it pay, or was it something completely different?
Well, Halen was on good money. He liked to collect exotic cars, and he was very fond of the lifestyle that comes as a racing driver. We kept his stress levels down with the vocal scalp technique, but unfortunately, it was the final straw that did it.
And what was that, Emma?
We ran out of gold stars.
Sorry, excuse me. We ran out of gold stars.
There you have it, Robin. You never know what's coming next in the world of racing, and there's something definitely not quite right here. Back to you. Many thanks, Jack. And yes, we are all very, very sad to see the Halen Benetti go. I'll tell you what, Robin, that Emeroid. Oh, blimey. Yes, Dave, also full of surprises. I'd stay away if I were you. Anyway, folks, back to the race. Alexander's playing. Fabio Detrelli goes off track. Looks like he had a tear-off underpad moment there. And again. Let's have a replay. I'm not quite sure what happened to Fabio. He must have dropped a sweet or something. Oh, my word. Replay, here we go. Fabio had dirty tyres from his first on-track excursion into STP, goes into Motorcraft and hits the gas and spins out. Disastrous for Fabio. He'll get going. Stu LeBoeuf running in an absolute phenomenal 5th place. So great to see, Dave. It is Robin. He obviously gels very well with his Lexus, and it's really, really good to see him in at the top end of the field, and also getting some good results for Rico, who's been sidelined. Yes, can you explain what happened to Rico? Rico is absolutely furious, Robin, I tell you. He's having serious issues with the steering rack on his car, and not very happy at all to miss a round. Yes, it's very, very sad not to see Rico racing. He always makes it. Never mind, he'll be back in round 4, no doubt. Little buddy hop there from Stu LeBoeuf. Archie Angelo looks like he's been fired out of a gun. Isn't Archie, whereabouts is Archie on the grid, Dave? Archie has had a few offs, Robin, and he's at the back of the field at the moment, unfortunately. He's also had some new tech, and he's obviously trying to bed in. Yes, very unusual to see Archie at the back of the field. Philadelphia spins out, coming out of Rossi. Easy done. Just get on the gas a little bit early. There's a little bit of a hump there. If you hit the gas at the wrong time, you can do exactly what Philly did. So you were delayed comforting Emma Royd then, Dave? Well, I don't want to say too much, Robin, because Emma's very upset, but I can tell you we are becoming quite close. I really like Emma. She's very nice. Well, you have to be the shoulder of strength.
Will the two ladies at the death chicane please refrain from showing their bare flesh? You are likely to cause a serious accident. We have security in the vicinity who will remove you from the track if you carry on. Thank you.
That can't be Crisp and Fry, Dave. No way. Oh, it is. I've seen him. He's got long hair and a beard. I'd never believe it, Dave, honestly. Back with Artie Fenati, doing a great job in 4th place. Over the brow of the hill, kicking up dirt. Really, really got a handle on this car now, I feel. Artie just needs to get his strategy sorted, I think. If he gets that in check, and his setup is clearly doing a good job, he will really, really do well in this championship. Oh yes, he's one of the faster drivers, Dave. He is, definitely. Into the Red Bull turn. Takes a wide entry, cuts nicely back to the curb. Gets a great exit. Back with our race leader. And the leader of the championship at the moment, Dave. He is very, very good, Robin, I tell you. I have the utmost of respect for Carlos Pontorino, considering when he came to the Podium Cup in the Jaguar, he really struggled in that championship and found his feet, that's for sure. Getting used to these settings that we have on this championship is not easy at all. Yes, we do run high tyre settings, I know, and fuel, but I know it's there for a reason. We have these settings so that, slower drivers who are very good on fuel and tyres can attack the front of the field. Yes, it's not all about speed, but unlike this fellow, he has speed and strategy. Oh, absolutely. Also setting the fastest lap in the race. Carlos wins this, he'll bag another 35 points. Vincent Carrasco through Italia like a bullet from a gun into the death chicane. Up into third place, that's fantastic stuff. Thought I saw Artie Fernati crash into the barrier there, let's have another look. Here he is on the replay. Gets through nice and clean through Alitalia. Clips the inner wall and sets him straight into the following wall. I wonder if he was caught a glimpse of those two ladies, Dave. Could be. I think if that carries on, they will have to be removed. I agree. David Pontorino struggling a bit in this round. He is, Robin. Not sure why. Could be set up, could be tyres, or he just could be not gelling with the track. Some drivers don't. I know Rico hates the Nürburgring. He does. He does hate the Nürburgring with a vengeance. He won't be looking forward to the final round. David looks incredibly smooth, Dave. Oh, definitely, Robin. Unbelievable pace this guy's got. Doing really well. He's one of the Pontorinos. What would you expect? Back with Simon Bouquet in 6th place. Doing a great job for Team FX if he can bring this home. Be great to see Bouquet in top 5, Dave, wouldn't it just? It would be a brilliant thing to see Bouquet get a good result. Alexander's put on a great show at Spa. Bouquet missed that round, but it would be fantastic to see Bouquet get a great result here for sure. So, down to technicals then, Dave. What sort of engine is in these cars? Well, I've been doing a little bit of homework, Robin. In these cars originally was V8s, and now they've gone to a 2-litre inline-4 with direct injection. It's in the same format as Toyota and Honda's cars, and it's also a championship-winning car too. It's very quick, I know that. Very high top speed. I know Rico and some of the other guys were hitting 204, 205 flat out. It's a very fast car. Very fast indeed. So as we watch Frank Handsome, he's in position 11 at the moment. Not where he'd want to be at all. Goes through Alitalia into the death chicane. Clips the wall on exit. That is a real showstopper, that one, Dave. Oh, it is definitely. I'm hoping that he didn't catch an eyeful of those two girls, because they'll be for it if that's what happened. We do have some bucks on the edge of the track, I know that. T-Bone McKinley. What's the blue flag stand for, Dave? Blue flag basically means give way. If you are a lap down and the driver is coming through, like Artie Fernati is now, trying to get through this lot, they should pull over and let him through. So if they battle with him, it could seriously interfere with his race, basically. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Archie Angelo smashes into the death chicane. Artie Fernati gets clear. Watching T-Bone McKinley going into Red Bull. Vincent Carrasco trying to get past this lot. Oh, he's got in the pits. T-Bone and Fabio having a bit of a ding-dong. Archie Angelo at the back. Looks like one of the Simi-Tick boys are letting him through. Can't quite make out who that is. Guess we'll see in a minute. I think that was David Pontorino. Yeah, David Pontorino. Shaking off a penalty. Can't quite see what position David's in. On board with Stu LaBeouf. Down into Rossi. Through the right-hander, then down towards STP. Really wringing the neck of that Lexus in a great 6th place. Well done, Stu LaBeouf. Takes a very tight line in a motorcraft. Obviously he's trying to stop Vincent Carrasco coming up the inside. Not sure if that will help because Vincent's very quick. Vincent cuts through. Lovely manoeuvre by Vincent Carrasco, putting him in 6th place. He's trying to get on the back of Raphael Doubtfire, who's a bit further up the road. Great move by Vincent. Sliding into Momo. Down towards Alitalia. Through the right-hander, smashing that curb, clipping the other curb. Over to the right-hand side and then back to the left. Through the depth chicane for the clench fest. Stu doing a good job, Dave. Stu has surprised us all on this round robin.
I've just about had enough of you ladies. That's it now. You've caused several crashes already. Security is on their way to remove you from the track. You pair may have a lovely pair, but it's not enough. Facial and boob recognition software will be used to prevent you from joining further races. Thank you.
Boob recognition software, Dave? No way. They must have a whole host of photos to compare with. They must have a massive library, I should think, Robin. The technology of today. Back with Vincent Carrasco in 5th place. Vincent doing a great job. Here's a solo driver, remember. He's gaining his own points. Stu is a stand-in driver for Rico this week. Raphael Doubtfire in 4th place, doing an outstanding job for Sky Comedy, Dave. I knew it, Robin. I knew one of these guys would be at the sharp end. I'm so happy for Raphael. Doing a great job. It is nice to have them all back. Hopefully they'll stay. Down into Red Bull. Raphael Doubtfire for Team Sky Comedy. Wringing the neck of that Nissan. Down the Rolex straight towards the Castrol curve. Almost breaking the sound barrier. And then hard on the brakes. Unbelievable stuff. Looking smooth too, Dave. Oh, definitely looking smooth. Looks like David Pontorino's fighting with Archie Angelo. Could see the blue flag waving in the background. I was just thinking the same thing. There's no blue flag up. Oh, yes, there is. Just saw the marshals waving the blue flag on the corner. Poor old David, he's having a torrid time on this round. Such a shame. He is having a bad round, that's for sure. We all get one. We all end up like this at some point. I can remember when I first did Silverstone in my Reliant. I spent most of that round on the roof. You're still the lap record holder of that, Dave, aren't you? Yep, I've got the fastest lap around Silverstone in a Reliant Robin. And yeah, it's still held to this day. I think it'll probably be still held forever, Dave. I think they've thrown the ball at the skip now. I do miss those glory days. Wow. 4 times British champion in a Reliant Robin. Not many people can say that. Robin, I don't think many people would want to say that, Dave. I am very proud of my racing pedigree, thank you. And so you should be. So you should be. Back with T-Bone McKinley on lap 20 in 14th place. Really struggling. Blue flags are waving, someone's coming through. Hopefully T-Bone will pull over and let whoever it is through. Looks like it could be Artie Fernardi. Yep. Artie doing a great job this round, Dave. Third place. Fantastic stuff. Artie's exactly where he should be. Hopefully T-Bone's going to step aside and let him go through. Artie Fernati slams into the side of the track, trying to get around T-Bone McKinley. Looks like T-Bone's got on the defensive line, where really he should pull over and let Artie Fernati through. Just got through nice and clean. Unbelievable stuff. We're almost in the closing stages of the race now. Lap 21. 5 to go. Alexander's in 10th place. Not where he'd want to be. Over that crest and down towards Momo. Great job through there. Alex is very, very quick, Dave. You can be really quick here, Robin, but I'll tell you, you make one mistake in this death chicane now, and that's the lap all over, unfortunately. It is really, really hard through there. Looks like he's catching Carlos Pontorino. I know he's probably a lap down. I think Carlos might be just slowing down, letting Alex catch up, to be honest. He must be bored to tears, I should think, by now, driving round on his own from lap 1. Does look like he's letting Alex through. I think he's done that so he can have a bit of action. We'll soon see. Alex goes very deep into Rossi. Carlos is almost on the back of him now. The blue flags are waving. Alex is having none of it. I think Carlos is quite glad of that because he's having a bit of fun. Out of motorcraft and up over the crest. Alex kicking up dust. Artie Fernati back in 3rd place. Coming into Rossi. Got a lovely line through there. Absolute superb through there he is. Brilliant stuff. Those wheels look incredible on that car, Dave. They really stand out. I don't think you could get more high-vis wheels if you tried. They are dazzling, that's for sure. Lap 23 now. Goes so quick. Rico will probably be watching this on the television. Sat there with Miss Sunday, no doubt. Do you know he has a woman for every day of the week? I've got socks like that, Robin. And if you look down here, you'll notice I have an L and an R on my shoes. Isn't the L supposed to be on the other side, Dave? I did wonder why they were a bit uncomfortable today. Sorry. No problem, Dave. You were probably in a rush. That's what usually happens at these events. We're very busy during the day collecting information about the drivers and the track and all that whatnot. And yes, it's very easy to put your shoes on the wrong foot. Rafael Doubtfire holding fast in position 5, doing an outstanding job for Team Sky Comedy. Great start. He's got in the pits, Dave. I noticed. That could be that could push him back a few positions. That's a shame. I thought he was doing really well. Here comes Simon Bouquet. Got Stu LaBeouf in front of him. Simon tries to go around the inside. Looks like he got the better exit out of Red Bull. Pulls in front of Stuart LaBeouf, going down around the Castrol curve. Into Rossi. Can he hold his line? Stu tries to go on the inside. Bouquet blocks his exit. Great job by Simon Bouquet. Gets a great drive out of Rossi. Down towards STP. Through there like a rocket ship and into the motorcraft. Up the hill he goes. Bouquet in 5th place, Dave, on the penultimate lap. I am on the edge of my seat, Robin. Come on, Simon, you can do it. Just bring it home. This would be a real confident boost for Simon Bouquet. Doing a fantastic job for Team FX. Vincent Carrasco in 4th place. Fantastic job for Vincent. If he could just bring this home, that'll give him a whole host of points, Dave. Brilliant to see some of these other drivers coming through. Absolutely fantastic. Right, I'll let you go, Dave. I know you like to see the cars come over the line. Thanks very much. My pleasure. Later, guys. We're on the final lap, folks. Vincent Carrasco showing that he's worth every penny. Although he isn't in a team, so he probably isn't worth much at all. He's a solo driver, being a multi-millionaire. Carlos Pontorino coming through the death chicane for the very last time. Blasting around Monte Carlo and down towards Red Bull. Absolute phenomenal stuff from Carlos Pontorino. He is really putting a stamp on this championship. The team will be jumping up and down, watching him come over the line. First place for Carlos Pontorino, outstanding stuff. Second place for Brian Messiah. Artie Fedati coming around Monte Carlo down towards Red Bull for the last time. Can he bring it home? Nobody behind him to put any pressure on, just wheel it back, Artie. Here he comes. Fantastic third place for Artie Fedati. Great boost for the team. Well done. Vincent Carrasco brings in an outstanding fourth place. Come on, Vincent. Great to see Vincent get a good result. Outstanding. Simon Bouquet being hounded by Raphael Doubtfire. It's a drag race to the line. Can Raphael get around and get fifth place? Here they go. Raphael pops out of the slipstream. It's all for nothing. Fifth place for Simon Bouquet. Seventh for Stu LeBoeuf. Congratulations to Carlos Pontorino for another first-class win, and to Brian Messiah for a very well-deserved second, with Artie Fedati joining them in third place on the podium. So let's take a look at our championship results. Commanding the top of the table is Carlos Pontorino on 100 points, followed by Brian Messiah on 51, Rico Mortis on 50, Damon Pontorino 32 points, Artie Fedati 32. Scott Milano on 24 points, with Alex Anders on 23 points. Archie Angelo on 21 points, and Fabio Detrelli on 20. Vincent Carrasco shoots up the table with 19 points, Rafael Doubtfire on 15, Alfredo Romeo, who didn't take part, still on 13 points, with Frank Hansen on 13, Simon Bouquet also on 13 points, T-Bone McKinley and Philly Delphia on 7 points. So let's take a look at the team points. Good Alien on 100, Simitic on 83, Team Airfix on 72, with Affinity Racing on 65, and Sky Comedy on 29 points. So that's it, folks. Next time out, we're in Japan at Autopolis. We hope you enjoyed today's racing as much as we have. So for now, from Croatia, from me and Dave, thanks for watching, take care, and goodbye.